Hi, so I welcome you to the first session of our course. Okay, so let us have a deep dive into the course and we'll be looking what is in this course, which means the syllabus, and what are all the bugs which we are going to look into. And then we'll be starting right away in bug hunting and we will be disclosing our first vulnerability. Okay, today. Fine. So this course contains a very big bundle which consists of the demonstration of 32 main vulnerabilities that are most likely to exist within a web application. Okay, so it is a very big bundle and it consists of 32 main vulnerabilities. Okay, and also contains demonstrations on how to report a bug effectively on platforms like Bugcrowd, HackerOne, and OpenBug Bounty. So we'll be using Bugcrowd, HackerOne, and OpenBug Bounty to practice our skills. Okay, and this course also contains a helping hand to achieve bounties and rewards, which means some tricks which are used by bug hunters to actually increase the vulnerability, increase the exploitability of a particular vulnerable bug, and to gain more, yeah, gain more concern of the company towards that particular bug. Fine. So more concern means more reward or more bounty you will get in return. Fine. So what are all the vulnerabilities which we are looking? Okay, these are all the vulnerabilities which are most likely to occur in a website. Okay, so we will be hunting these vulnerabilities in our course. So first one is insufficient SPF and DMARC records, which is vulnerable to email spoofing attacks. Then cross-site request forgery, then clickjacking, then no read limits or email bombing attacks, then session expiration vulnerability, then EXIF data information disclosure, then we look into broken authentication, then comes session hijacking, then comes the GitHub information disclosure, then password token leak via third party, okay, and parameter tampering, hostile subdomain takeover, then host header attacks, then account lockout attacks, then password reset poisoning, then comes HTML injection, then URL redirection, then source code disclosure, then critical file found, then insecure direct object reference, then long password DOS attack, then denial of service attacks or DOS attacks, then remote file inclusion vulnerabilities, XSS or cross-site scripting, file uploading or shell uploading attacks, local file inclusion vulnerabilities, buffer overflow vulnerabilities, then CORS or cross origin resource sharing, OS command injection, SQL injection, SSRF or server side request forgery, JWT token disclosure. So these are all the vulnerabilities which we will be looking into in this course. We will be having practical practice. We'll be practicing it. We'll be demonstrating it. Okay, we'll be having a practical demonstration of these 32 bugs as well, and these are all the latest bugs, which means in the current technology, which the current technology which is now being implemented in the IT field, these are all the bugs which are most likely to happen. Okay, so in platforms like Bugcrowd, Open Bug Bounty, and HackerOne, the bug hunters try these type of vulnerabilities to try checking, testing these type of vulnerabilities, and based on the exploitability of these 32 vulnerabilities, we will be rewarded as such. Okay, so by the name, by some of the terms which by looking into some of the terms which we looked right now, you may not understand anything, but it's not a problem. Okay, we will be moving into each vulnerability detail. Okay, so let's move on to the first vulnerability right away. Okay, so like it is like desperate times, desperate measures, right? So um, we know like the bug crowd and open bug bounty on all those platforms needs fresh bug hunters like us. So let's move on to our first vulnerability, and we will be disclosing the first vulnerability also in this course. Okay, so let's move into it. And here comes our first vulnerability disclosure. So the first content of our syllabus is, for our first vulnerability disclosure, we will be disclosing to the Indian government. Okay, so which means your first acknowledgement will be from the Indian government. It consists of an RVDP program. Okay, and it is being hosted in NCIIPZ. So NCIIPZ, you search on web. Okay, you search on web and you find out the full form of that. Okay, and you can download the RVDP form, which is a responsible vulnerability disclosure form, online from the site, and you are going to report the first vulnerability after you complete your session. Okay, you are going to test the first vulnerability which we are looking into today, and you are going to report on the RVDP, going to report using the RVDP program of NCIIPZ, and you are getting your first acknowledgement for disclosing a vulnerability by the Indian government. So let it be a good start. Okay, and I provide an advance congratulations for your first disclosure and acknowledgement by the Indian government. Okay,